May I ask something of you?
Yes? What is it?
Currently, I have no plans to stay in Inazuma. As a result, those items from my family's estate are of no use to me, Madam Kujo. I believe you are a person of integrity. After our investigation is over, I'd like to ask if you can handle those belongings for me. Please, sell them, and use the money to help the poor.
All right, I understand. I'll be sure to take care of it.
How noble. You know what I should do? This might actually be a fire team comp.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, no need for a healer. We have Ayato.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
You must be here to investigate the Kaedehara clan's belongings. Well, Madame Kujo's already informed me of this.
So, we get a crown from this quest, so I'm just assuming there has to be fighting somewhere. And if anywhere, it's probably going to be here.
The Kaedehara clan's belongings are stored in this warehouse. Unfortunately, the item... However, I have clearly marked the corresponding items, so I'll be waiting for you at the door. Please, come...
Kazuha, since the items are scattered throughout...
Yes, sounds like a plan.
Jesus. Hey.
There must be some around here somewhere. Do you see all these pots here? Some of them are bound to have liquor inside, right?
Hey! Everyone else is trying.
I merely jest, of course.
Well, Paimon doesn't really get why Kazuha... What if we don't end up finding anything today? Then...
I know you are worried about Kazuha. Since Kazuha made such a request to Sara, that indicates he's already made his choice. Whether we find out the truth or not today, or whatever it turns out to be, he's ready to accept it. No, not intuition. Rather, I've lived for a long time now, so you could say I have some experience in reading people. Leave the things here to me. You two can look around elsewhere.
Damn, I want to be sandwiched between two venties. I mean, what? This fucking game. What the fuck? Oh my god. So it is a place I can battle, because it's a domain. Ooh. Alright, you know what? Favorite characters first. Let's go with Kazuha.
I'll be checking around here. You and the others can start looking.
Cut.
Oh, it's you.
Whoa! This book?
Yes. Perhaps if it were better maintained, then it could fetch a decent price. However, I was taking a closer look just now, and the soil is deeply embedded into the cloth. That means a great deal of force was used when the dirt was lodged into the cloth. It's likely that this patch of dirt is from the very flower pot thrown by Kazuha's grandfather. Because this is not what we're looking... Let me think. If I wanted to leave a...
Albedo seems to be thinking...
Then next up we have...
Hmm.
Ayaya.
Oh,
Oh, it's you. I'm currently investigating the sword rack.
Oh, since the Kaidahara clan was a family of renowned swordsmiths.
I'm afraid not. Although the sword rack is made of fine wood, the swords placed here appear to be quite ordinary. The blade on the sword hasn't been sharpened, but there are many signs of use on the hilt. Perhaps Kaidahara used it for training as a child.
Let Paimon see! Oh, there seems to be a couple uneven characters etched into the scabbard. Kazu. Paimon can imagine what Kazuha would...
I will continue investigating here and call you if I find it.
Do I have to?
What did you find, Shincho?
I found quite the pile of old books. These books here are all related to smelting steel. And these are about the process of forging blades. This pile over here...
The books about plants and flowers...
I skimmed through them just now, but I didn't find anything particularly worth noting.
Yeah, that's everyone.
I've found something that you should all have a look at.
Oh, seems
Oh, it's the
Kazuha
bonsai tree.
discovered...
This flower pot was in my house for a long time.
Yeah, the plants seem to have been...
Well, after my great-grandfather stopped studying the forging arts, he picked up the hobby of keeping bonsai plants. But he specifically left behind this dead plant at the time. My grandfather deeply regretted that he never managed to reconcile with my... But now that I think about it, my... Yes.
We finally found something! Do you think someone already did...
No, I do not think that is the case here. See the paper? It's quite...
You mean to say that these sheets have been...
Yes, I agree with it.
Okay, let's get...
There is a pond outside the police station.
Okay, so I guess we're not fighting there. I love loading screens. You can tell I do because I'm a PS4 player.
Well, how did it go? Those weren't just plain old sheets of paper,
were they?
Just as everyone guessed, after I sprinkled some water onto the paper, writing did indeed begin to appear on it. It is a letter, written by my great-grandfather.
Oh? What does the letter say?
It is. I'll tell you what my great-grandfather knew at the time, but before that, I wish
Because
to take you
he's about
somewhere.
to commit blasphemy.
Everyone, please follow me.
Dude. Oh, I can guess like exactly where that is actually. If I had to take, yeah. I was almost correct. Well, the land hasn't necessarily loaded in, so I can't. Yeah, no, I was pretty close. I was assuming it was at the place where the fisher was.
Wouldn't
I was going a
gliding be
little bit
faster?
farther. Well, I could pick this up.
Shine down!
Oh, yeah. Yeah, here's the fisher, and then just a little bit farther. I want to pick up the berries. Cool. It was the Raiden Gokaden who framed them.
Kaidehara, why did you lead us to this beach?
It is.
Shit.
In fact, my great-grandfather and the head of the Kamisato clan tracked the fleeing swordsmiths to this very location.
Damn, that's crazy.
Our hypothesis was correct. My great-grandfather was well aware of the truth behind the defective blades. It reads, "To whoever reads this letter, I, Kaidehara Yoshinori, have been held to assert all those years ago, when I was pursuing the swordsmiths alongside Commissioner Kamisato of the Yashiro Commission. I was not injured by one of the fleeing smiths. Rather,
it was night, and after the clues led us down to shore, I waited for the culprits to show themselves. However, there were no swordsmiths in sight. Only a single eccentric stranger. This stranger claimed to be the one behind the failed forgings, and said that he had been patiently
is that
waiting for
Scaramouche?
us. That person was of able body, and in a blink of an eye, myself and the accompanying samurai had been defeated. Commissioner Kamisato was severely wounded, and I barely escaped death myself. My hat had fortunately blunted a blow to my head. The unusual stranger could have easily claimed my life at that moment. But, after noticing my appearance, he stopped his attacks and sternly asked if I had any connection with the name Nawa. I answered that it was my father's surname, and after my father disappeared, I was adopted by the Kaedehara family. Upon hearing my answer, the stranger paused. After a long silence, he suddenly said, "Tell her this. My name is Kunikuzushi." He then turned and left.
Wow. So that's what really happened.
yes. My great-grandfather and the head of the Kamisato clan escaped from death and learned that the forging diagram had been tampered with by Kunikuzushi. However, due to the encounter, the head of the Kamisato clan was worried that my great-grandfather would be falsely accused of being involved with the perpetrator. So even on his deathbed, the master of the... because the perpetrator said he would destroy the Raiden Gokaden, my great-grandfather worried that the perpetrator would still return for vengeance. He said, "As the leader of the Kaedehara clan, I am deeply ashamed to witness the decline of the Ishin art. But as a father, yes, that's right. If my grandpa had somehow discovered the secret behind the tampered diagram all those years ago, perhaps my great-grandfather would have told him the truth. Unfortunately, he failed to catch any of the hints in my great-grandfather's words. Miss Kamisato, it appears you were unaware of the happenings that my great-grandfather described here.
I suppose the reason the head of the Kamisato house never spoke of this, if the perpetrator was capable of tampering with even the Shogun's diagrams, and could single-hand... I will discuss this matter with Brother shortly, and investigate the identity behind the one called Kunikuzushi.
To be honest, as I read the letter, my great-grandfather said in the letter that he did not wish his descendants to blindly seek revenge. Though he was in a tight situation when he wrote these words, I think what's most important for each person is not the past, but the present. Even though we must carry the burdens from the past, there are also things we wish to strive for. Therefore, knowing the truth behind what happened is enough for me. That being said, if the enemy from all those years ago is still lurking and plotting to stir up more trouble, then I definitely won't turn a blind eye. These are simply
Classic
insights I've gathered
Kazuha.
from all that I've experienced. Thank you all for accompanying me.
Great! Now that we're done here,
Wouldn't gliding be faster? Think you can get away?
Another test subject.
Let's play!
picked the wrong test subject.
Have you heard the ballad of the treasure chest?
Illusion check!
Be still.
There is no escape!
Annihilate.
Here we go.
Today is the final stage of the Iridori Festival. Not only will there be Shincho's signing event, but Albedo's painting of Kuranushi will also be unveiled. Let's take a stroll through the festival venue. Maybe we'll find everyone there.
Hello, traveler.
Albedo, why is the portrait of Kuranushi all covered up? Paimon wants to see what your Kuranushi portrait...
Don't worry. The unveiling ceremony will be starting. I will say that I'm most satisfied with this particular work. I even made a special trip to see someone in order to complete it. They gave me some very valuable suggestions. Is that...
What, did he talk to Scaramouche? Venti? Makes sense.
Well, hello everyone.
Hey! What are you two doing together? Don't think we didn't see you two chatting up a storm just now. The moment we came over, you stopped talking.
Is that so? I'm afraid you're just overthinking things.
We were merely discussing wine and food. I'm sure you two wouldn't be interested.
Speaking of good sides with sake, I personally prefer fried tofu.
Forget it. Even if those two are plotting something, they'd still never let us know.
That's a neat pair. They're gonna fuck.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Yeah. We'll double team Venti.
Traveler, Paimon, it's a pleasure to see you. Indeed it did. Thanks to you, the signing of...
Shincho.
You aren't mistaken. Though I'm ashamed to admit it. After all, I came to Inazuma under the pretext of evaluating a potential investment. If an acquaintance were to see me, fortunately, the crowds of readers that came flocking over have kept the usual tourists at bay. Oh, I should mention, Shu is also unaware of the real purpose of my trip. If you happen to meet him, please, remember to keep it a secret. Then, please accept my thanks in advance. I'll see you later at the unveiling ceremony.
Ah, greetings, traveler. Paimon.
Oh, Ayato! We finally get to see the busiest person of all.
Yes, there were many things which required my attention these past few days. Fortunately, the Iridori Festival is proceeding smoothly. The Tri-Commission cooperated closely to prepare this festival, so at long last...
Brother and I are very grateful for your help.
Toma sure is taking his sweet time.
Yes. Today is one of the rare occasions when Brother isn't busy. I was going to buy some books, but he said he wanted to come along. His treat.
Paimon didn't think Ayato could...
Brother always works diligently, so Toma and I really cherish such moments when he's forgetful.
Last up.
Inazuma's cooking. I'm not used to it.
Hey, did you know Venti's name is actually...
Kazuha, what are you doing here? Why aren't you at the festival?
I came here to take in the sea breeze. Such a bustling atmosphere is never really to my liking. I knew you were still worried about me. Thank you. But please, don't worry. Look. See this familiar harbor in front of us? Before, you could sit here all day without seeing a single ship pass through. Instead, but now, it's become a bustling place. Not only are foreigners coming to Inazuma again.
Yeah, Inazuma has already started to change, huh?
I was thinking, in some ways, each and every one of us are similar to this country. It might take a different amount of time for different people, but there will, and when they finally let go, they are free to follow the wind as they please.
It's time for the portraits unveiling ceremony. Let's head over to the Five Kasen Plaza.
Everyone, welcome to the magnificent Iridori Festival.
Hey,
Today, we have
Venti.
ushered in the final
He's
stage of
standing
our
next to us.
festival.
Let's go.
And now we will reveal the final portrait of the Five Kasen.
Paimon has no idea what Albedo's portrait...
Let's all count down together. 3, 2, 1... Huh? What's this? I suppose Calx must have forgotten. Let's hear some words from...
Hello, everyone. First, The Five Kasen are legendary figures from ancient Inazuma, famous for their works of poetry. As time passed, poems were composed about them, and they became the subjects of many stories. I learned from existing sources about those stories that the character of Kuronushi is the deepest and most differing of the Five Kasen. Moreover, Kuronushi lacks a dedicated chapter among the stories. It's as if he is a behind-the-scenes role of the Five Kasen. Perhaps we can assume that every creator had a different understanding of Kuronushi. So, after all, the Iridori Festival is a place for everyone to express their minds through creative works.
Yep, that's Albedo for ya. His super logical explanation is sure to win everyone's
Everyone's
approval.
clapping ended at the exact same time.
Well, it seems that our adventures at the Iridori Festival have come to a close. Huh? What? Oh, right! We still haven't figured out... Really? Come on then, who is it? Tell Paimon! Well, that makes sense. Otherwise, there'd be no way to give... Right. Even though they were using stories to hint us toward Shincho's troubles, the real goal was to lead us to solve the secrets of the Kaida... Paimon gets it now. Let's go! We'll get to the bottom...
I'm thinking if there isn't Scaramouche, I kind of just want to talk to Venti.
Oh, are you asking about the one who left? But things may be a little more complicated than you think.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find Scaramouche. But I do want to talk to everyone else as well.
Are you discussing the person who left the 5 cousins?
If I see Scaramouche, I'm just not going to talk to him. I don't...
The person who left behind the stories of the 5. After all, if they wanted to simply tell...
He's behind one of the shops, like guaranteed. Or... That is like a... Is it better? Why does the cat have it? Meow. Didn't know you could talk to that cat. That's incredible.
To be honest, I am also very fortunate.
If it's not Scaramouche, if Scaramouche isn't here, then it's Yay Miko, like, obviously. Maybe he's, like, on one of the rooftops. That seems like a very Scaramouche thing. Damn it, it's Yay Miko. Fuck.
The one who left the stories of the 5 cousin.
Huh?
Hmm?
Really?
But because other than me...
Wait, what? Oh, I'm stupid. It's... We spawned next to him.
Ayato! But don't you think you overdid it a little?
As it just so happens, one of the...
Paimon wants to see how you...
First of all, the start of this whole incident was due to mere happenstance. You see, Lady Yai happened to catch sight of Shincho.
Huh? Paimon knew it! This thing had Miko written!
That's right. But using the story of the 5 Kassen to guide you to the Kaedehara family. As for my roundabout approach... Well, yes. Due to a certain incident that occurred earlier, I happened to note... I knew there was more than meets the eye regarding those papers, but it took me some time to figure out what Kaedehara Yoshinori said in the letter is very important for both the Kamisato clan and the descendant. The Kaedehara clan used to be subordinates of the Kamisato clan. It was my ancestors who were unable to protect them all those years ago. Although he has the right to know the truth, the closer he draws to things hidden out of sight, the closer he... Of course, I could outright tell him the truth that I had discovered. But maybe he doesn't have the will that's required. If he lacks the ability, then he wouldn't be able to find the truth in the first place. In which case, Kaedehara Yoshinori left his message in a roundabout way precisely for this reason. For a long time, I yearned for a suitable opportunity to convey this matter. Right up until the night when a legend of sword was smuggled away.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. Yeah, it wasn't only Kazuha. You brought...
I merely saw that this matter would be of value to you. And more importantly, I hoped that while Kazuha and reliable friends who would be willing to protect them and make measured decisions, friends who would spare no effort to lend a helping hand in times of trouble. Because it is also very likely that you will face the same enemy together in the future.
Scaramouche.
You already know the answer deep down inside, don't you? The answer is actually hidden in the portrait of... When there is no one else near the portrait, you can confirm with your... As for the means of revealing that answer...
So it's either this or you splash it with water.
It's getting pretty late, so nobody else is around now. So Ayato must have been kept...
Nice water. Scaramouche.
When there is no one else near the portrait, you can... As for the means of revealing that answer... Also, there's one last thing that we must discuss. I mentioned earlier that the occurrence of a certain incident made me notice the bonsai plants. It was just after the Shogun announced the abolition of the Sakoku decree. I heard that something had happened at the Tenryou Commission. They had discovered signs that someone had entered the warehouse storing the Commission's articles of evidence and confiscated items. But I felt something unusual about that incident, so I told Kujo Sara of the Tenryou Commission. In the meantime, I sent a member of the Shumatsuban to keep watch over the warehouse. And
You mean... he...
I let him search for a while, but in the end...
Why didn't you send some...
The best way to protect a secret is to treat it as if it doesn't. After he left Inazuma, I carefully checked the Kaidahara clan's belongings. I am certain that the papers are the secret which the infiltrator sought to find, though he couldn't confirm whether this secret existed at all. So, now, which part of Kaidahara Yoshinori's experiences was the secret that needed to be protected? As for now,
I see.
Please, enjoy yourselves at the Iridori Festival.
What happens if I, like... Boop. That's so sick! That is so cool.
Be still.
That is so cool. What the hell? Wait, what the hell? Why am I in my inventory? I clicked on the events tab. Hmm? Hmm?
You know, according to the arrival schedule, there should be one last ship arriving in Rito today. But the Iridori Festival is coming to an end. Who would be showing up now?
Jean-Louis. Oh.
Traveler Paimon, nice
Let's
to
go.
see you again. Wow! It's Kokumi and Goro! Yes, but we are not here representing Watashi Island's administration. We were invited as individuals. Things are quiet in Watashi Island at the moment, and I wanted to buy some books. So I decided to make the trip here. Goro was not greatly interested in the Irodori Festival, but he said if I was going to Rito, he would join me.
Her Excellency is traveling outside of Watatsumi Island and also meeting her pen pal today. As her general, it is my duty to ensure her safety at every turn.
I kind of hate his voice.
Pen pal?
Yes, we started corresponding just recently. My pen pal and I share very similar tastes in light novel. Since we were both coming to the Irodori Festival this time, we decided to take the opportunity to hold...
Sounds pretty professional. Hey, since you both like Nob...
That's a very interesting idea. It's almost time. Goro and I...
Kokomi, Paimon's super curious about this pen pal of yours.
Let me think.
No, if it's Xingqiu, I think that'll be hilarious. Alternatively, if it's Kujo Sara. Or Ye Miko. Maybe Miko.
This is the meeting spot.
Huh, there's no one else around.
My.
Oh
Who
my...
have we here?
No way.
Miko? Oh no, Paimon hadn't counted on running into Miko. Or are they gonna end up...
Lady Guji of the Grand Narukami Shrine. No wonder. I was just wondering where that air of superiority was coming from.
If it isn't the leader of Watatsumi Island, who looks as soft as a jellyfish, but who...
Uh-oh, this is getting out of...
Hello. Nice to meet you, fried tofu with all the frills.
What the hell?
Oh, the pleasure is all mine, soul of the deep.
Hey, Miko is Kokomi's pen pal? No, it can't be. Look at them. Clearly they already knew each other. Does that mean...
Whatever are you talking about? I don't understand. I'm simply here for the book review session with Miss Soul of the Deep. Let's go. The venue for this meeting is in the Kanjo Commission headquarters up there. The view is excellent, making it a perfect place to drink tea and discuss creative ideas.
Oh, the book review in the Kanjo Commission! You're not here to talk about shaking up the Inazuman literary scene?
Watatsumi Island will soon hold formal talks with the Shogunate on Inazuma's future development.
Right, especially with someone outside of the Shogunate like myself, who is in a good position to test out where each party draws the lines. But this is just our first meeting. It's a little too early to announce it to the general public.
Huh. Okay then.
By the way, where is your...
Huh. That's right. Where did Goro go?
Ran.
Goro went to buy some books for me.
Oh, what a pity. I was rather looking forward to seeing his fluffy ears again.
Traveler, I have been getting the sense that Goro... I noticed he instinctively hid as soon as he saw her just now. So, I would like to give him the task, but Goro rarely buys anything.
Kokomi, you focus on the meeting with...
Thank you. I made a list...
Goro? Are you alright?
Oh, it's you. I wasn't expecting you-know-who to show up. It completely caught me by surprise. I came here to ensure the safety of Her Excellency, but now I'm...
Goro, don't be so hard on yourself.
Oh, Her Excellency's purchase list. Got it. This is how Her Excellency wants me to make up for my mistakes.
Goro, let us come with you. We can show you around the Irodori Festival while we're at it.
Ah, thank you so much. There's a children's storybook on this list called Night at Mount Yogo.
A children's storybook?
Yes, it's for the children of Watatsumi Island. Her Excellency says that this book is... Hello, I'll take 5 copies.
Thank you for your patronage. Wow, you're a lucky customer.
Wow, girl!
Here you go.
What?
Are you okay? The hair on your tail is standing on end.
Fine, thanks. Could you maybe, look after the toy for me? Yes. As a...
Seems like Goro's...
Okay, next up... It says on the list that Her Excellency had an editor called Onodera purchase the latest issue of A Legend of Sword for...
Oh, we know him!
Excuse me, are you Mr. Onodera? I'm here to pick up the new issue of A Legend of Sword for Soul of the Deep.
Hello there. Yes, I have the book right here. I heard Soul of the Deep is the VIP of the Iridori Festival.
Oh, also, if you have these books available...
All right. Oh my goodness. You were the 100th reader to buy the Saga of Hamavaran. That entitles you to receive a special edition version with a review personally written by Lady Yae herself. Are you okay?
I'm fine. Her Soul of the Deep asked me to buy this book after all.
Goro does not look like he's enjoying this at all.
Oh, one other thing. Because of the amount of your purchase, you're able to enter the Yae...
No way. He's getting everything Yae related. If he was a Genshin player,
Sir,
he'd get Yae
please take your
Miko
lucky
first
draw whenever you are ready.
Just turn the handle and a prize ball will come out. Maybe today's your lucky day.
Come on, Goro, go for it!
And watch it, the Yae Miko ball.
Oh, wow, incredible! You got the golden ball! That's the grand prize!
Goro, you're a lucky...
The grand prize is a full collection of each light novel published by Yae Publishing House. Not only is the prize awarded personally by Lady Yae, but you will also...
What? Not only do I have to meet her, but...
What? This guy won the Yae Publishing House's grand...
An entire set of all their light novels. That's worth a lot.
Excuse...
Huh? You mean...
Goro, don't give up your prize.
No, that's not what I meant. I'm not giving up the prize, but I have a request. I would like to ask Yae
Agricultural...
Yes. The land in Watatsumi Island is quite barren and always yields a poor grain harvest. We've been looking for one of her Soul of the Deep's core objectives. If I can get these books as my prize instead, we can save a lot of money, and Soul of the Deep can buy some other...
I see. I understand your request, but I don't have the... I will contact Lady Yae now. Please wait for our reply at the 5 Kasen Plaza. Depending...
Okay, understood.
The ending in the original. Like
Shut the
Goro, that was pretty brave of you. You clearly don't like...
You think so? I guess I got a burst of courage when I thought I am the general of Watatsumi Island's armed forces. I'm ready now. I feel like I'm back...
You still look pretty nervous.
Well, probably because I just realized she might make a cunning counter request just to toy with me.
Sorry for keeping you all waiting.
How did it go?
Lady Yae has agreed to your request to swap the...
That's great!
Additionally, Lady Yae says that she will include a few extra work. You may accompany me to Yae Publishing House's warehouse to select your preferred books. I believe...
You'll package the books.
Lady Yae said selecting the books may take up a lot of your time and energy. To ensure you have fond memories of the year, although she did leave you a letter, you can read it on your own.
I didn't think Yae Miko would cancel the ceremony. Huh. Anyway, I'll go with the editor to pick the books now. I won't trouble you guys. Great!
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
How lucky of Goro.
Kokomi and Goro will be boarding their boat home soon. Let's go down to the harbor and see them off.
Welcome to the magnificent
And then Game Miko pops up out of
Traveler
nowhere.
Paimon, thank you for coming to see us off. Very worthwhile. The book review session was a big success. Goro also made a great contribution. He procured a whole batch of youth.
I may have won the prize, but ultimately, it was Miko who gave us all.
Speaking of, didn't
Oh, I almost forgot. I'll read it now.
Dear Goro, I suppose you must have been extremely nervous when it came as a surprise indeed to learn that not only did you accept those conditions, you also... Those books are a token of my goodwill to Watatsumi Island. Ah, yes, I'm sure that by this point you must be feeling... Yai Publishing House will host an event next month, and we are looking for someone to dress up as a character from a light novel and interact with the fans. Goro, you are not only patient, but also very beautiful. Why don't you come and help us? I'll prepare a tailor-made outfit. Oh, and by the way, it'll be a woman's outfit.
I knew it! I knew she was up to something!
The way his eyes widened, that perfectly encapsulated it. Oh, that's great. That's great. Yeah, I think after that, all we have is the fourth plant here, and then the fourth enemy over at the place. Oh, that was the last we'll see of Venti for a while. Shiho Suzuki.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Wait, hold on. Persona reference.
detached from the world.
Publishing house really came through with this one.
Oh yeah, what are his abouts? Ayaka, Thomas, Yuimiya. Ningguang? Why is Ningguang there?
Kamisato. One of the most distinguished clans in all of Inazuma. Despite Ayato's trickery in regard to the Tri-Commission's affairs, he is nevertheless a loyal subject. His past misdeeds shall be excused. Kamisato. One of the most distinguished clans in all of Inazuma. Huh? That's exactly what the Shogun said? Well, Ayaka's also well versed in the art of the sword. A loyal and righteous subject, and an accomplished warrior. She is worthy to be called a hero. With an air of such great promise, the future prosperity of the Kujo clan is assured. Who? Ah, the firework maker. A manufacturer of fleeting illusions, enamored with the realm of fantasy and imagination, but a subject of mine. I can't deny that I am somewhat culpable in the events that led to him being almost stripped of his vision, but I rather think the Shogun should be the one to extend a formal apology to him. Okay, fine. I'll give it some more thought. Indeed, it was I. He came about as a byproduct of creating the Shogun.
Here we go.
Perhaps it's because I feel like I owe him something, but I do not wish to assert control over him.
Yo!
So the animal Archon still goes by that name among mortals these days. Truth be told, from the very first moment I met him, I could somehow sense that we were not going to get along. Also, he sure can drink a lot. I had an opportunity to feast with him once, back when I was just a Kagemusha attending a gathering of the gods. So he's made his choice. Be that as it may, I don't believe his story is anywhere near finished yet. I'm fearful because of what I witnessed 500 years ago. Her demise and that thing. But if it were you, everyone would be safe. You would have saved the world. Just like I cherish the memories of everything in Inazuma. If you remember me, I'll live forever. Don't try and get me to cook. I can take care of anything else, but not that. Oh, don't listen to the Shogun. Desserts. Cavities are no big deal. Foolish question. There are only two kinds of foods. Those that must be consumed to nourish the body, and those that harm it. Foolish question. There are only two kinds of things. Those that must be done, and those that must not. Oh, don't listen to the Shogun. Desserts. Cavities are no big deal. You can just replace your teeth. Anyway, I just don't see how desserts can pose a serious obstacle to my pursuit of eternity. Is today the day of your creation? Return to the city with me. I will read out a speech for you in front of all my attendants. Embarrassing? Huh. Understood. Happy birthday. Let's celebrate together and make it a moment to remember for the whole year until your next birthday celebration, and so on and so forth. Then, you shall have an eternity of happiness.
Right. I still haven't gotten, I should definitely get better. This is what? Electro damage, energy recharge. What is the best set? If I wanted her to deal damage and not be a support, what would I get? I mean, if I wanted her to be a support and not just straight up deal 60k whenever she unleashes her thing, what would her build be? Raiden Shogun. I spelt all of that wrong. Shogun build. Game with net. She's just a god tier. Do in fact use the Skyward Spine. The catch is way better though. Jeez. Imagine using a two-piece set. Okay, so the build's already just cracked. I just need to get better rolls. Damn. This artifact sucks. That one isn't too good. Neither is that one. Oh, I'll just remake the entire set. Or, do I want to level up Ayato? I want to level up Ayato. I do have Twigs. And I'm on Rito. If I remember correctly, I think I made 2 earlier, so I should have 2 or 3. Because last time I'm not sure if I used all of it. Sure. I have 2. Actually, I think I'll just use 3. I haven't done, what's it called in a while? Right, that boss. Needed for Ayato stuff, so I might as well. Let's get the god team out.
What shall we do?
I wonder if there's anything new on Nagatoro. Ooh. Give me a sec.
Right now, I wish I was sitting at the top of a tree, looking out over a meadow, cider in hand.
What the fuck was that? Something was crawling on my arm, or was that just my headset?
Sure,
Right.
I'll play you another tune.
No
but it'll
plot.
cost you
Are
an
there
apple.
Extras? What?
Come on, traveler, let's go. The world is full of lost ballads just waiting to be rediscovered.
Let's see, but the potential materials are... Who's recently released? Yay, Miko, maybe? Was Yay Miko out during this boss? How long ago was this boss introduced? I haven't been doing it. Probably. Do you,
Gather!
Time for takeoff. Everybody stand back!
Oh, come on.
Evil conquering! Here! Worthless!
How much HP does she have?
Here! Worthless!
The eye sweeps the lands.
No.
Let's play!
Okay, whatever.
Useless! Let's light it up!
Lightning falls on the land of eternity.
Here we go!
Inferior.
Stabilize!
The Xiangling player I don't need to dodge.
Get out of here! Out of the way!
This body is eternal.
Inferior! Would a gliding disaster? Brace yourself!
I didn't even mean to do that.
Solidify!
She's the back on the stage. No. Dude, what is that?
Why do they never miss?
That's not fair.
Stabilize!
Or not. Let me
Teamwork is strength!
Disappear. The final calamity.
Oh, come on. That's sick.
Let's play!
Worthless!
Solidify!
There is no way!
Hit you with a
Brace
charge.
yourself!
One.
Eternity is in my power.
Everybody stand back!
Inferior.
Stabilize!
Let's play!
Purge all obstacles.
Would a gliding disaster? Brace yourself!
Useless! Evil conquering! Worthless! Worthless! Here! Worthless!
Light, obey me. This one, the fleeting shadow.
Oh my god!
Stabilize!
I'm going in!
Pathetic.
Yahoo!
Weak.
Solidify!
Illusions are but distractions.
Useless.
Shattered.
I'm just too good.
This is order.
Bonk.
Stabilize.
Your verdict is decided.
Your verdict is...
This body is eternal.
Stabilize.
There is no escape.
More pump?
Inferior.
Solidify.
Brace yourselves.
Useless. Boring.
Perish.
Everybody stand back! Let's light it up!
Witness the final calamity.
Venti, no!
Perish. Inferior. Eternity is in my hand.
Going in! Let's light it! Oh dear.
Worthless. Here.
Here we go!
Stabilize.
Everybody stand back!
Useless.
And
Euthymia.
Brace yourself!
Huh. That's really good. You know why? Because I can turn that into 2 of the hands that I need for Ayato. Wait. Ugh. Hand. man. Let's and also,
what's that?
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Solidify!
Think you can get away? Yahoo!
One with nature.
Stabilize!
Here we go!
Be still.
Gather!
Into the wind.
Man. Alternatively, I want to do it in Inazuma so I can get the handles.
Stay close and you will live.
Time for takeoff. Brace yourself.
Come on.
I may have overestimated this. Kamisato up. Suiyu!
Okay.
Solidify!
Cascade!
Where? The gym? The gym or D&D? The gym or D&D?
Here we go.
Stabilize!
What I needed, but
down!
Think you can get away?
No!
Yahoo!
Are you still? You're joking. Oh my god.
Mind the deluge.
There is no escape!
No.
I will have order. Gather.
Each of you.
Illusion shattered!
Dead.
Now you shall perish! Shine down!
Brace yourself.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Never. I don't want to see specters ever. The hell is that?
Solidify.
Let's go!
Time for takeoff.
There is no escape!
How the hell? Oh, nah. First up.
Shine down!
This move. This move.
The depths beckon.
This move.
Solidify.
This move.
Cascade. Stabilize.
Illusion shattered! Torn to oblivion! Shine down!
Cut down.
What was that?
This.
I don't even...
Stabilize.
There is no escape!
Kamisato up. Suyu. Be still.
Let's play.
Gather.
Shine down!
Yes. Very nice.
Yes. Ow. Ooh. I'll approach from up here.
escape. Think you can get away? Wouldn't fly any faster. Here we go.
Stabilize.
Shine down. Wouldn't gliding be faster? Let's play.
Lucky day.
Time for takeoff. Yahoo! Wouldn't gliding be faster? Here we go.
GG got him.
Right now, I wish I was sitting at the top of a tree, looking out over a meadow, cider in hand. Think you can get away?
Okay.
Let's play.
Bonk.
This is order. Light. Gather. Play. Cascade.
Win this battle.
Illusion shattered. Brace yourselves.
Day.
Let me try my best.
Time for takeoff.
How's this?
Yahoo!
Mind the deluge. Stabilize.
Brace yourselves.
You win this battle.
Let's see. Nice. Level 80 character right there. What the?
The insolent shall be punished. Think you can get away?
Lucky day. Say no more.
Let's play.
Stabilize.
Finally, No.
for takeoff.
Solidify!
There is no escape.
Be still. This will do! Like this.
Think you can get away? Yahoo!
Oh, easy kill.
How rude!
Illusion shattered.
Solidify! Cascade!
The fairy.
There is no escape! Water
Lucky
sliding faster.
day.
Here.
My head kinda hurts. Take my headset off.